My first tip for you for verbal would be that please don't fall into the trap of understanding each and every sentence. Okay, this is one very common thing which people do, and especially when it comes to that, people are more skeptical about the fact that, oh my god, such a heavy vocab, I need to understand it. Probably they want to test me and my understanding of those words. That's actually not the case. They want to see if you can skip that and still understand the gist of the passage. That is always the primary area of concentration, not only in RCs but in critical reasoning questions and also in DM. So you have to do the same thing. Take a chunk of 4 or 5 lines together, okay, and then make a gist of it or make a summary of it. That, okay, what does this mean? Or if I want to summarize it in a line, what would I say? That, okay, probably the author is talking about A, B, and C, like this. So initially, if you're not comfortable doing this, then in that case, Niranjana, you can go with writing it slightly in your notebook somewhere. And after you do 4 or 5 sets, you will see that it's easy to do it mentally as well. Now, when you have this data with you, considering the questions would be much more easier, and even eliminating the options would be faster and easy for you, because you would know that the spotlight trap. I'm not sure if you were there in my YT live when I was conducting the para summary session. So there I talked about something called as spotlight trap, and this will always come in every set. As a mock paper setter, I'm telling you this. This always happens in the, what do you call it, sets, in the questions, that there is one option which tries to divert your attention to a certain example in the given passage, which is actually not the main idea but has been talked about in 1 or 2 places. So you would be like, oh, I just read it in 2 places, maybe this is the right answer, it's trying to talk about that. So this is one thing you can work on. Okay, that will help you increase your accuracy in the RCs. And of course, there's a main what do you call, tip of the day, and for BA section is no doubt the critical reasoning. Okay, for critical reasoning, if you practice every day, make a target of 10 to 15 questions every day for critical reasoning, because that will eventually help you in your marks of verbal as well. I mean, overall, not just standalone questions of critical reasoning, but also the questions of RCs as well. RC becomes easier to solve, inference gets easier, conclusion based questions are easy to solve when you know the concepts of what is the difference between conclusion, inference, course of action, all that stuff.